Okay, so welcome to room 237 at the Courtyard by Marriott. Let's give you a quick tour of the room. So we're going to start right here at the bathroom, because that's right by the door. So you can see in the bathroom there's a lovely big shower in here, wash basin. There's quite a cool little light under there where the two towels are. That's like a separate light, so you can kind of leave a night light on in the shower if you want to. And also toiletries in the bathroom too. And nice big door. The bathroom actually doesn't have any windows as such, but it has this big glass door which lets in lots of the light. So it's like a lot of hotels now. You have the key card point by the door, and of course the fire exit instructions on the back of the door, which you should always check. So we have got a twin room. So this is room 237, and I'm going to take you over to the window and show you the view first, because the view from here is really good. And you can see the view is of Inverness Airport. So we've got the short stay car park over here, car rental, main airport terminal building. And then you've actually got a great view here of the runway. So we've just watched a flight take off. We've got two small Loganair planes sitting there, three planes sitting there. And across the far side, you can also see that's the emergency helicopter building across there, and also the air traffic control tower. So a really great view from this room. And this is the, we're on the second floor. This is the furthest along of a twin that you can get. There's two more rooms to our right hand side, which would have even better views. They're both doubles. So this is the closest view from this end of the building of a twin. So let's show you a little bit about the facilities of the room. So it's great to see there's a little tea and coffee station here with a little drawer full of supplies. In here, a safe. There's a mini bar, nothing in that at the moment, of course. And then in here, ironing board, wardrobe, extra towels that we had, because there's two of us. There's a little cute little work table, and also a desk. We've got a twin room, so we've got sockets by one bed. They're not actually by both beds, so sockets next to the bed just by one of the beds. And then you have a couple of lights beside the bed here as well. And we've got this little sort of reading light which you can adjust to. So that's the twin beds. Nice comfy beds, nice clean fresh linen. A big TV here in the room, and the TV you can connect up to YouTube or Bluetooth. And then let's just show you here over to the other bedroom, the other bed. And then you've got this controller here on the wall. So we'll just turn it on. This basically is currently on the fan, and then you can adjust it. So that's if it's humid. And this is automatic. Now we had this on yesterday. It was a little bit chilly last night, and we had to bump it up to 30 to get some heat out of the system. And then actually it's been quite warm overnight, so easy to adjust, and you can adjust the strength of the fan here as well. So you've got in-room temperature controls. So we paid for this room for one night. We paid £45. And then also for breakfast, we've just had a continental breakfast downstairs, and the continental breakfast £7.50 each, and includes a hot filled roll. And dinner is available in the evening. Just you really need to pre-book that though, and it finishes at 9:30 dinner. So there is a bar that's available all the time. And there's quite a nice bar area downstairs with a couple of TVs. So it's a nice place for a coffee. And let's just show you the car parking out here, because there's some car parking at the front of the hotel. So you can see there's 6 spaces just directly out the front. Then there's disabled parking, and then there's more parking that goes around the side and the back of the hotel too. And what we've also seen a lot of people doing is they're actually picking people up. So you can see that here is the little path, that's the walkway, and it takes you round the back of the a car hire area around the side there, and then it takes you over into the airport building. So it's just literally a couple of minutes from the hotel front door into the airport building. So this hotel, of course, opened at the beginning of this year. This is 2020, so actually it's not been used. At the minute, they've got half of the hotel closed because obviously they're just saving some money and some costs. So it's not been used very much, so it still has a very new feel. And it's also very well soundproofed. There's not very many flights at the minute. There's only 4 flights a day going from here. But of course the helicopter. So I would recommend it. It's a really great location if you're flying and you've got an early flight from the airport. And it's a really nice, friendly, welcoming place to stay. So that's the Courtyard by Marriott at Inverness Airport.